Crypto Frog in the house. Hope you enjoyed the AI produced drum and bass as much as I do. It is effing banging. I might change the name of this channel to Crypto Frog, aka Muggins McWeakhands. I'm kind of kicking myself over some stupid ass. Forgetting that we're in a frigging bull market and selling far too early like an absolute numpty. I had to have a lie down. So I might be kind of like a little bit pissed off. But I'm kind of getting over it. I got to stop being so impulsive. That is the one hole in my game. One hole in my game that no matter how hard I try and plug, I can't plug that shit. So annoying. Anyway, welcome. Going to talk a bit about PancakeSwap and Cream getting slammed, whacked by domain name system hack, hijacks, DNS. Ugh. They got wrecked. More reputational damage for Cream as well. I am Crypto Frog. Thank you for joining. This wonderful part of the internet we call Crypto Frog. If you're watching for the first time, click subscribe. Edging ever closer to 7,000 subscribers. Make it happen. You know, March 29th, 2020 was my first day on YouTube, so we have until March 29th to get up to 7k. That would be legendary. Thumbs up as well. You know the score. This medical officer won't be pleased with you if you don't thumbs up for the algo. And disclaimer, none of this financial advice. For the question and answer part of the video, because I did ask people to leave some things they wanted me to talk about. Because, to be honest with you, it doesn't really surprise me that either Cream or Binance Smart Chain's PancakeSwap got DNS. So let's have a look at what happened to the price. Oh, by the way, you can follow me on Twitter if you're not a follower. 16,500. If only that could be transmuted like Alchemix over into YouTube subscribers, that would be legendary. All right, so Cream price has kind of been getting slammed. They even put one of these notices up on Gecko. The price has been getting constantly ragged. I don't know why this is labelled the Iron Bank. It is the least safe bank I'd want my money anywhere near, for fuck's sake. But we'll get into the backstory of Cream. Perhaps I shouldn't be slagging off Cream Finance that much, because I like my kneecaps where they are. But it says Cream Finance team reported that their website has been DNS hijacked. Please exercise caution when using Cream Finance until further notice. Same goes for PancakeSwap. Same message. PancakeSwap got wrecked as a result, down 7.3% in the last 24 hours. Now under $10. $9.64. Cream, just over $102. So this is what brought my eye to it. Another DeFi hack, according to Crypto News. PancakeSwap, Cream Finance compromised. DeFi platforms, PancakeSwap, Cream Finance hit by domain name system hijacks. Cream Finance, PancakeSwap websites compromised. Oh my god. So they've been frantically tweeting out stuff as of the last... Let's see if they've updated their Twitter. I've been taking a bit of a fucking nap. because I'm McNulty Weekends. So the last thing we heard from Cream was 2 hours ago, that their website is unblocked and all functions on the wallet are back online. Many thanks for the support. We will never ask users to submit private keys or seed phrases. Please use caution and report any suspicious activity to us. So it doesn't make it sound like they're too confident that this might not happen again, does it? Really? And what are PancakeSwap talking about? Their 12-year-old chief tweeter in charge of tweeting is probably back to posting stupid shit. They probably kicked the 12-year-old out and said, look, enough of your child labor for like this one. You can do that tweet, but we'll let you see your parents for about a couple of hours, and then once we sort this out, serious issue here. They tweeted this, and there's still a couple of areas left, so I wouldn't go on PancakeSwap. I'm not going to go on the website. I'm not going to go on Cream Finance website. Never been a huge fan of Cream Finance, and I haven't used PancakeSwap since quite a while ago, because I left Binance Smart Chain in it. For now, anyway, we'll see what happens in the future. I'll have a look at the live chat in a minute. So what happened basically was that if you went to cream.finance on Binance Smart Chain or PancakeSwap, it may have just been the Binance Smart Chain of Cream Finance. I'm not entirely sure. But what it was, this DNS was, it basically showed up a fake MetaMask saying something like, your handshake failed. Enter your seed phrase to continue. Oh my fucking God. Now, it goes without saying, this is financial advice. Never ever put your freaking seed phrase into anything asking you to put your seed phrase in. Apart from whatever reason, if you have to go into MetaMask and you go into your own MetaMask and you put your password in to see your seed phrase, perhaps you need to check it for something. But you have to guard your seed phrase like your life. Because that probably, since you're all degenerates, like moi, contains an awful lot of money in one thing or another. So, yeah, I'm sure a few retardos actually did that, though. We don't know the full scale of who got wrecked and for how much. But to be honest with you, I hope it's not too much. I very much doubt many people on Cream fell for it, but PancakeSwap could be a whole other story, because I bet there are a hell of a lot more newbies using PancakeSwap and would have instantly fell for that. So, in case you went to one of those and saw that, as long as you didn't put your seed phrase into it, you should be okay. It's basically a DNS attack. In case you don't know, is when malicious users take over the domain name server of a certain website. In this case, PancakeSwap and Cream Finance. And as far as the hack goes as well, it doesn't really touch the smart contract. So if you didn't do that, your funds should be safe. But this should hopefully teach you a few things about security, Opsec online when it comes to cryptocurrency. Because no wallet will ever ask you to input your seed phrase. So don't put it in, okay? Guard it with your motherfucking life. And your mother's life if you have to. If you want to keep up to date, if you use those websites on a regular basis, I suppose you can follow their Twitters and Telegrams for all the latest and greatest. Personally, I've think Cream is just like, it's been exploited and hacked and hijacked so many times. I'm surprised it doesn't have like a fucking hostage syndrome or Stockholm hostage syndrome or something by now. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Well, and Andre Cornier, at this point he must be like thinking, Geez, I should just separate myself from this absolute shitfest. Because it really is like amateurs running the asylum. And Andre Cornier seems like a smart guy. I don't know why he wants to keep this association going, to be quite frank with you. So we don't know the full extent of the damage thus far. But did you know that the founder of Cream is this guy, Jeffrey Huang? And he's allegedly not the most savoury of characters. Apparently he owns like some porno site. And he may or may not be involved in allegedly kind of shady behaviours outside of that, if that's not shady enough as it is. Apparently he had some hits to his old rep with his business pass as well. Now, I think he has minted up the asshole, so it's unlikely they're going to completely rug on you, but yeah, just be careful. And I suppose this goes... I mean, I, like everyone else who is in the Delta Financial Limited staking window, is chomping at the freaking bit to get going on that. And hoping and praying that March 19th will be the day of launch. That is the tentatively penciled in day. But I'm glad that they are doing it ultra carefully, because I've been seeing so many of these freaking exploits, hacks, mints, exit scams, rug pulls, like you name it. It's fucking ridiculous, dude. I think FOMOsaurus, there was another one. PSA. So FOMOsaurus is tweeting about it. But there was another one. Yeah. This one. Try Roll HQ. Roll is an infrastructure for social money on the Ethereum blockchain. And apparently they got hacked for an absolute fuck ton. 2,600 ETH drained across several pools. And all the tokens that got fucking mega damped as a result. I've never heard of really any of these, but Alex, Rare, Baypay, Kerman, Whale, Pika. I hope you weren't affected by that. I don't know whether this team have commented on what actually happened. I'm sure they must have had to have done. But it just seems super fucking sketchy, bro. So they say they had a security incident, blah-de-blah-de-blah. All this money went missing, all this Ethereum went missing. It's hard to put into words how devastating this is, and we are really sorry about what happened. We take security very seriously and strive to earn the trust of our creators and communities with their social money, but today we messed up. We will do a third-party audit of our social infrastructure. Absolutely retarded. How the key was compromised. In the meantime, we're announcing a $500,000 fund. All of a sudden we found $500,000. Oh, I wonder where that came from. Allegedly. All it is insinuation. All right, chaps and chapperinos. Just be careful. Reiteration for y'all. Don't go putting your fucking seed words into any website that says we need your seed words. They have been DNS'd and you will lose all your funds. I hope none of my subscribers are affected by said issue. As I said before, I suspect that most Cream Finance users, being on the more tech-savvy ETH side of things were more unlikely to have fallen foul of this scam slash hack slash hijack. But you've got to wonder how many kind of wet behind the ears PancakeSwap users actually fell for it and had all the cake drained from their face, aka like the blood draining out of their face. You know, you never know. Maybe this dump could have been not only because of the fears of the website being in greater trouble, because I suppose you could say that DNS is like the least shady of the hacks for anyone who kind of knows what they're doing. But you never know. Some of this cake being damped could have been as a result of the people who had got people's seed words. But again, it bears repeating. Subscribe if you haven't. That bears repeating. Subscribe if you haven't. Tell all your socials to subscribe to Crypto Frog. Henceforth. It bears repeating that it is a fucking jungle out there, folks. It is an effing jungle. You've got to have your fucking wits about you 24/7. Just be smart. Write your seed words down somewhere safe with a pen. Make sure your webcam's covered. You should really have it covered at all times. Anyway, make sure you don't read your seed words in if you've got microphones turned on. Hackers are rather clever these days. I'm sure you probably know that. So just write your seed words down, put them somewhere safe, and have them surrounded by armed security guards like me. That's how I have mine protected. Right. I'm just looking at my Twitter now because I asked people to retweet questions and shit. Okay, let's have a look here. So, what did people want to talk about? Binance Smart Chain NFTs, mate. Only on Bakery Swap. Anywhere else creators can mint to. That I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure whether there are other places where Binance Smart Chain creators can mint to, I'm afraid. Marquis de Retracted said 0. Alright, so 0 is the Avalanche thing. Now, I made a video about Pangolin PNG not so long ago, and I was fucking surprised at the depth of hatred between the Zero and PNG community. It really did shock a young man. Let's have a look. But there are a few glitches here and there with the Avalanche liquid chain, but I think that it's getting better, and they are kind of Avalanche are kind of doing well. They've been reaching out across different boundaries. I think Beefy.finance now are on Avalanche as well, and I know that you can liquidity mine Zero as well. You can farm the shite out of it. I don't know how warm the water is though. Oh, so that Zero Avalanche pool is ending in literally just a matter of days from now. And Zero USDC is ending very soon as well, as is Zero ETH. So what's going to happen with all these new pools then? Are they just going to come up in different form or what? Because it looks like the... maybe I should have looked at Zero a bit more carefully to be frank. But all the PNGs, all the Pangolino guys, Pangolin, they're all like fudding each other. So zero fuds PNG and PNG fuds zero, and they follow each other around the internet, fudding the shit out of each other. So to be honest, I think both of them are pretty good. Don't thumbs down me for saying that. Look, I'm just like Switzerland, baby. This guy is probably Swiss from Switz. He's kind of got that kind of face, you know. Like that, I just want to stay out of it kind of face. But he also gives thumbs up. So give this video a thumbs up. That'd be greatly appreciated. Well, Zero, I mean, if they're giving away those kind of fat APYs over the past God knows how long, and the price is still being gradually ticking up, I don't know. Seems like you've got a good thing going on there. I would be keen to know, drop it in the comments below or in the live chat, what they're planning on doing when those liquidity pools finish. Are they just going to open up new ones? Because it's fucking great. What you want to do is, if you find a DeFi project, farming project, where you can have intensely high APY on an appreciating asset, that is the fucking sweet spot of DeFi, baby. I'm telling you. Thoughts on Bepro and Pig Finance? Yeah, I know Bepro has been absolutely crushing it on BitMax. I made a video on Bepro. Oh, fucking motherfucker. So maybe they've got their gambling thing off the... Oh my God, dude, I made a video on Bepro. Oh, is it Bepro, or maybe that's a different thing? My bad. Yeah, maybe... Oh, this is a different thing. So what was it? It's like building DeFi gaming. It has been crushing. I believe that's been trending on Gecko too. Located in Braga. So it's like gaming on Web 3.0. I wonder if you can actually... The network soon. 50 plus projects using 10 public products. Yeah, it looks pretty bad, boy. Ain't gonna lie. That was a question from John4163. I'll look at your ones in a minute on the YouTube live chat. In the meantime, leave a thumbs up, innit? Pig Finance, he's asking me. Pig fucking Finance, Jesus. That's been getting wrecked, but it's on Binance Smart Chain. Please don't ask me to put my seed words in. I might put my seed words in like an absolute retard. Okay, it looks like a high-yield, frictionless farming token. So imaginative these days. Tokenomics. Decentralized. No team allocation. Well, I quite like that. Hyper-deflationary black hole. No comment on that. Not particularly bowled over. Uni V3 rumours. Well, yeah, so Uni V3 I don't think is rumours. I think it's going to happen like at any point. You can just see how much Uni's been pumping by. It's number 8th biggest cryptocurrency in the world. It's probably like 7th if you discount Tether. It hasn't really been pumping that hard. Think about all those airdrops and all the apes, like including me, dumping that shit straight away. If we would have held, I had so much Uni across all these different accounts, but whatever. I'm McNulty McWeakhands, so what can you say? But the assumption was it would just damp like shit. But apparently, yeah, V3 is coming. I think that is common knowledge. It could be ready to drop at any time. Andre Cronje was talking about the fact that don't they have a fucking Medium? God dang. Community. Anyway, yeah, I mean that V3 is coming soon, and that's a question in reply to at BullRun94. I don't think it's a rumor. I think it's common knowledge, but as of the time, we don't know when it's going to happen. Oh my god, Flamingo Mafia We Trust is asking me to talk about fucking RSR pumping. Jeez, you're going to absolutely kill my vibe, bro. Yeah, it's pumping like shit. Congrats. Now, this is the part of the video when someone types in 35 million. Because I used to have like 35 million RSR. Yeah, so I'd have had about $2.7 million. Good. And he asks about Hathor. Hathor's been crushing it too. I made a video about that not so long ago. Finally broke through the $1 mark, and after that it was like, oh, I told you in that video that the minute it broke through $1, the fucking brakes would come off, baby. Brakes would come off. It's amazing to think that it was 8 cents 4 months ago. I think at this point, I mean, no financial advice. There are very few things in the game of cryptocurrency that are nailed on pamps. But you got to think that Hathor network and how much longer the big exchanges. I'm looking at UCZ refused to list Hathor while they continue to list other absolute bullshit is really rather astonishing. Delta in detail, Crypto Skep says. Oh my god, I'm just fucking. It's I feel like a breakfast DJ or something taking requests. Well, Delta Financial. The next thing we're waiting for is the launch on to Uniswap, and apparently 24 hours before that, we can start staking our RLPs, baby. And then sit back and enjoy the that's the sound of a machine gun full of data tokens in Ethereum flying into RLP holders' faces. If you haven't heard of Delta Financial by now, I suggest you start scrubbing up on your homework, because the minute that hits fucking Uniswap, the whole world and his dog are going to be attempting to swipe that. Because I think this is not financial advice again. My only advice is to subscribe to Crypto Frog if you haven't, and tell all your buddies and socials. I think Delta, as an opinion, is going to do better than Core did when it launched. And let's bear in mind that Core, cvault.finance, went from $150 listing up to like $8,000, and ever since has been sitting at between $4,000 to $5,000 because the floor is literally that high. It cannot go any lower than like $4,000. I don't know exactly what price Delta is going to start being listed at, but I would imagine that you're going to have your slippage on very high, and you're going to have to prepare to engage in some serious gas wars to snipe the Delta. I did make several videos on Delta Financial, and I will make a video when we have an absolute set date. I think tentatively it has been set for March 19th, so I don't want to make a big show about it until we know for sure, because they are being very, very careful, as I said before. Unlike 99.9% of these DeFi projects, they are dotting their I's and crossing their T's, if you know what I'm saying. Now, what else? I should really do the Twitter questions first. Klondike, didn't the price get absolutely ragged when they cut the emissions and basically cut their throat in the process? I don't know how the farming's looking like right now, but that used to pile out the gravy like you would not believe in the bank there. Let's have a look at Klon. vfat.tools, check it out. It's very interesting. Klondike, where are you? Why is it not on there anymore? Oh, it's on the Sonurage. That's why. Seems to have taken them all off. Anyway, yeah, that used to pound out the gravy. That used to absolutely pound out the gravy. But I know that they did the emissions cut. That kind of fucked it. Rehab. I've talked about that on a previous video, sir. And pixels. Yeah, I have some pixels. Let's see how the sale is going. These are NFTs done by a good solid bloke on Twitter, Cookie. So he's a trustworthy dude. So they've sold almost 60% of their pixels. 4.5 days remain until they reveal all of the Pixelton's inhabitants. You can still get some for half an ETH each. And then it's going to go up to 0.9 ETH. It's quite nice, actually. I've talked about pixels loads of times before, though, says. Let me just have another look. What else? Pasta. Maha's asking me to look at pasta. Jesus. Sounds like Binance Smart Chain to me. Oh, it's spaghetti or pasta finance? Oh God. No, it's a solid pass from me. Just even looking at the the Gexter. I've seen all I've had to see. All right, let's have a look. Muggins McWeekhands. Yeah, fucking sick, bro. Limitless says Cream is a mess from the start. Yeah, I'm in so many problems, bro. Limitless says heavily promoted before by box mining along with swag. Pissberg says, hey Frog, check out the Dollar Cake project. Crypto monetization for YouTubers. Has not launched yet. Currently in testnet. Oh, check that out. Thanks very much, sir. Mary says, is there a VFAT tools that shows you all the APYs on one page? Not as far as I know. You have to click through all of them. Storm says, when Delta? Tentatively March 19th, but if it does, I mean, I am literally climbing the walls waiting for that to launch, same as everyone else. But if they can tweak it somehow and takes a couple more days, then I'm happy to wait a couple more days. I will be literally pulling the hair out of my head, but I will be willing to wait another couple of days. I'm not reading about any shills. I can't be bothered. I've had enough reading for one day. Pissberg says, if Andre Cronje is on the project, I'm pretty much avoiding it. Well, yeah, I mean, it could be the case, isn't it? Simon Vink says, good morning, Frogster. Enon McGinn says, greeting, Frog. Nako says, what about the Nigerian prince that wanted my private keys so I can help him with his bank account? I don't know. I mean, I'm sure he'll only take his 5% of the $22 million that's coming your way in a check 100%. Have you checked doing a flash loan on Binance Smart Chain with Bakery Swap? No. Bepro is in Qcoin. Hey Frog. Jim Star says, please talk about what you think is going to boom after this happens. ETH is coming out with optimistic rollouts this month. Synthenex or SNX demo on optimistic rolls ups decrease in gas price by 143 times and transaction confirmation time of 0.3 seconds. Uniswap has also prepared a demo for L2 with similar results. Overnight, all shackles that were binding Ethereum and all alts made on it will be lifted. This will be the catalyst for the biggest alt season. Uniswap's demo on L2 already live means they're ready with Uni V3 on ETH 2.0, which means instant relief to swaps as soon as this update hits. Well, I mean, if that happens, bro, fucking hell. I did read a tweet that someone said, if all you need... Someone said, like, if you have 100 Ethereum, you will have tens of millions of dollars in circa 4 or 5 years. Peter Clinton saying, no relation to Bill, I hope, or Hillary. Don't have me whacked, sir. Don't make me... kill myself with 2 shotgun blasts to the back of my head. RLP, Frogman. Still love you. Very funny. Haven't heard that joke before. Limitless says corded a long wick to 10k. There you go. But Simon Vink doesn't agree with Jim Starr, saying it's not going to decrease the gas costs 143 times. With upcoming updates, gas costs aren't going to dip too much. Sorry, bro. More gravy, please, Passive Income says. Jonathan Crossland, Delta look like we are going to be ladling gravy, a.k.a. Ethereum, all over our bodies. Passive Income saying, how come we never hear from Mrs. Frog? Because I keep her out of my crypto-related... degeneracy. Otherwise she'd have a fucking heart attack. Or maybe I should tell her about it. Got my top men Mike Baker and Rob M onto it. What's that? Telling the masses about Crypto Frog's YouTube channel being fucking chronically undersubscribed. This video is sponsored by Subscribe to Crypto Frog. Liam Woodlands Mooney says, I've seen speculation TLN is going to help Flare Networks create the decentralized bank. Your thoughts on Visor? Yeah, no, I've got some Visor, sir. Jonathan Crossland said, thanks for the BTMX tip. You're welcome, friend. Passive Income says, hey, Frog, should I spend $450 for an Avigotchi ghost? It's up to you, sir. Simon Vink says, hey, Frogster, have you taken a look at the gas cashback coins already? No, can't be fucked. No relation. Peter Clinton says he's no relation to Hillary and Bill. Thank fuck for that. I thought I was going to have to say on live on Crypto YouTube that I have no intention of committing suicide. Only to be found having slit my wrists one day later. Jim Star, blah, 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 blah. Any thoughts on Radix? How old is the Frogster? I'm not giving that information. I'm not giving you that fucking information. I'm not fucking Ivan on tech. Alright, so that kind of Bitcoin damp kind of... I mean, looking at it from like this perspective, really wasn't much of a damp at all, but went down and freaked everyone out. Went down to like 52.7 after we hit like 61. So it was a bit of a wild ride, I don't know what's coming next. Whether it's 50 or 60 again, we'll have to see. What you all reckon? The thing is, with Bitcoin, like it or not, a rising ship raises all tides. I think that's what the saying is. A rising Bitcoin rises all other alts. Okay? Fucking Bitcoin shitting the bed is one of the worst fucking feelings in cryptocurrency. Oh, naturally my finger was drawn to clicking on subscribe. I think, let's have a look here. Some alts are kind of picking up steam. But I've got to do something about my weak hands, yo. It is becoming a real pain in the ass now. I think the thing is, with me, I'm just happy moving along with a 2 or a 3x. And then just moving on. Note to self, always leave a moon bag. Always leave a moon bag. Liam Woodley's Mooney says, what Gucci should I get? Just whatever suits you, sir. You think Gucci will join the NFT craze? Hope not, hope not. Any updates on Thorchain? That's another one that got away, sir. I was in Rune when it was 5 cents. And I think I was in like the top 30 holders. Oh, God. Maybe I won't need Hillary to finish me off. Maybe just talking about this will be enough for me to fucking end it. How are you excited? How excited are you for digital fashion? Loving some digital drip. Well, I'm completely out of digital AX now. I sold all my I bet that fucking piece of shit's finally pumped now, isn't it? It wouldn't go. Yeah, I mean, it's like $2,000 now. It was crabbing so long for around like $600. I'm telling you. Anyway, I got rid of that shit. I'm over that. Like I still have my pod though. I paid 1 Ethereum for it, but I don't think I'm really getting my 1 Ethereum worth of value. Let me show you what the pod thing is while you continue to leave comments. So the pod is made by Digitalax. It's the perpetual ownership and digital economy NFT. So you need 1 pod. They only put out like 300 or something. To enter, you must hold a pod NFT or a pod thing. So I've got one. So I can come in here. This is like, you will have never seen this before if you don't hold pod. They got all this shit here. And apparently they're going to be releasing a bunch of shit which I can then download and then sell on OpenSea and hopefully get my fucking Ethereum back. Another thing that's kind of left me disappointed is this them AF, to be quite frank with you. I mean, what they seem to have planned, I looked at the thing. They didn't sell out on all the hats. And B, when I read their little thing about staking them, it's about minting bubble teas. So it's like minting new NFTs. It's like, fucking hell. And then there are currently 69 applications for thems are in circulation. Application holders that own a hat will have the exclusive right to take on the first work shift. Lame. I'm going to fucking sell my hat. I'll probably be lucky to get even half of what I paid for it. But then it'll probably pump like shit. Did you hear that Aerowan backed by Thorchain? Yeah, well, I heard that, yeah. Peter Clinton's going to reserve a spot on his island for me. Don't worry, I'll have the island bigger than you. next door. And mine won't be Epstein Island like yours, sir. Yeah, I think this Eurowan is kind of like the... This is the one with the fucking PsyOps website, right? What the fuck is that? That is some PsyOps shit right there. It's got this like the brainchild of Shift, the Norse goddess of earth, agriculture. So basically, it's something to do with the rune. Never know. It could be the next Rune Megapamp. I have Rune actually confirmed that they're in partnerships because they're not here on the partners and investors. Maybe they're keeping it hush hush, keeping it on the hush low, yo. But they do have some partners, including Alameda Research or FTX. I heard. Do you hear all that fucking shit about Reef Finance and Alameda Research? Those guys going back and forth at it, and I think as a result, Reef absolutely crashed as fuck. I don't know the full story behind it, but I'm sure I could find out. Yeah, it's down like 23% today. Fucking piece of shit. It's still when I first bought a bag of this ages ago, it was like 54 sats. I think it hit like 78. So it's not really that wrecked. I don't know the full story. I think it's, some people are saying it's more the other side than the other side. So apparently they were going to prepare to launch Reef or something. Money was mentioned and then someone backed out of it or something like that, and then it went all went to shit, and people were tweeting, people were putting out Medium posts, people were slagging each other off and all that kind of shit. Internet drama number 5,500 It's ape time, Frog. Go, Frog, go. Brat Aldrich says, know of any art NFT platforms on blockchains other than Ethereum? I'm itching to upload my beautiful NFTs, but I don't want to deal with ETH gas. Well, there was someone on the chat the other day, Brad, that was saying on Tezos you can do it, apparently. I don't know whether many people will be there to buy your stuff, but he was saying that he was thinking about putting his NFTs on Tezos. So perhaps take a look at that. XTZ. Thoughts on NFY, NFT farming? Yes, it is pamped like absolute shit. That was one that got away. That's the story of my life. Ones that got away, yo. But no, I've done alright for myself. I absolutely cannot complain. Yeah, it's up 4,390% in 14 days, sir. BlackFisk. This is my dark horse, baby. $37. I'm buzzing for this one, yo. I'm really buzzing for this one. This one has big potential. I'm not fucking selling it early. God dang right, no. Ticker BLFI. God dang right. Yeah, so Pistol Pat says mint with Calamint and on Tezos. You sold SNX at $4.20. What's SNX now? I mean, everyone has a story like that. So, I mean... Yeah, so, I mean, that's... Whatever. Whatever. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. What's the market cap of BlackFisk? Basically hardly anything. Let's have a look. 37. They keep burning. They burn tokens on a daily basis. It's like a hyper deflationary, yo. So they started out like with a max supply of 140,000. I'm not entirely sure how long they've been around, but not that long. And they're already down to almost 119,000. And there's only 552 holders. Check out BlackFisk.ai. You can read their Medium articles, join their Telegrams, join their socials, join the Twitter. Check out the Twitter. I follow them. Oh, Crypto Frog follows them. Oh. But yeah, apparently they have this bot, and basically the bot goes out there, and then the bot shares the profits with people as well. It's quite interesting. Someone did ask me why would they make a... If they had these bots that were so successful, why would they do that? But then he went and asked in their Telegram, and he came back to me and said he was satisfied with their answer. So I was like, nice. Nice! So 11 hours ago, they burned... so all time, total value, they've burned almost $500,000 worth of tokens. I don't know why they got Binance Smart Chain on there. I hope they aren't planning to go and Binance Smart Chain, innit? I don't do Binance Smart Chain. Maybe they're just trying to get the views, yo. But yeah, they burn... It seems like they burn, like... But there was one big day when they burn absolute crap ton. I was like, god dang right. You can read a bit about their roadmap, NFT farming, community expansion, starting arbitrage bot tests in ETH Uniswap Sushi. March, launching arbitrage SWAT, integrating front-end bot with new DEX Sushi Swap. BlackFisk listing on centralized exchange. Interesting. Interesting. Mr. Frosty says check out Alex. Alice Mazmije has tokenized himself. You can purchase his coin to get the airdrop for try Showtime. Ed J says I sold Luxo at $5. Wow, what's the price now? Thoughts on E-Guild? Don't know it. Gel. S-Cat. Yeah, we talked about that for ages. Tell us about Jessica Cater, please. Well, I mean, she was one of the people who worked for Celsius who made one of those racy movies, but one of those racy movies that apparently they got scammed into making. But, I mean, they still took the money. They still signed the disclosure agreements. But, yeah. Yeah. I mean, good looking girl. I hope she is not too... I hope her life is okay. I don't wish bad on her. Damien Caracas said, would you consider buying more RLP and balancer once created? Fuck, do you know how much one RLP and balancer is going to be, sir? Almost instantaneously very expensive. First last saying, I still got my Let's Go bought at $1. Which NFT platform is the most secure? What do you mean, marketplace or whatever? I have absolutely no idea what NFT platform is the most secure. I have absolutely zero idea. Could be any of them, sir. Let's have a look at some of the trending coins. So it seems that Chili's has finally kind of chilled out a little bit after going up to, like, I think that hit almost like a dollar or some shit, didn't it? 88 cents. It's funny, I got in real life buddy, and he you know how it goes. You tell different people about crypto when it's bull season, and they get involved. And apparently, his mate got into Chili's, just literally picking the name, like thinking the name looked cool, and he caught it right at the bottom and rode it right up to the top. Like, I think he was saying, like, every 1 cent it went up at certain points, it was like making him like hundreds of dollars, and he's a brand newbie. So he's loving life. But no, considering he's a newbie, he's still holding it, and he's probably starting to feel the pain we've all felt of holding too long. What else? Cake, obviously, that's trending for the reasons of this title of this video. They got fucking DNS'd along with Cream. Fucking Cream. Cream my ass. Yeah, Beefy Finance, they are the ones that have haven't they gone on to Avalanche too? I thought that was what they... Let's have a look here. And that's caused the price to pump AF. Holy fuck, dude. I never realised it had such a big market cap. $285 million. Jesus. So it's been listed in the innovation zone on Binance. That probably helps. Plus, they're now on Avalanche. It's quite interesting. So, and they're on Pangolin. Oh, the Zero Boys will be upset with that. The Zero Boys will be upset with that. Where's Zero? PNG's on there, though. I don't know what this fucking Maya Alice thing is. I haven't been following that one at all. I've had too much on my plate. I think people are saying the pre-salers on that are up like 350x or some shit. Ridiculous. I don't even know what it does, yo. Some gaming thing. It's like, it looks kind of shitty. Ain't gonna lie. But I mean, they've got some big partners. Maker, ARPA, Anchor, Chroma. So you can have your own little island, fake island. You can have your little fake house. You can have your little fake person and all that kind of shit. But yeah, look at this. So they had their token sale, community and marketing, 15 million. Oh yeah, just throw me a cool milli. I'll just take a cool milli. You know, that just 22 million bucks. I mean, marketing after all. Talking about your project. So I'm probably the best cryptocurrency channel on the whole of YouTube. Subscribe. Yeah, I don't know much about this. It seems like they've been like busting along for a long, long time. Founders, I don't know whether they're like properly doxed or whatever. But I don't really care about that anyway. As long as the contract's tight. As long as the contract is tighter than a nun's crutch, that's all that matters to the fraudster. AKA Delta Financial. Come on, guys. Release the Kraken. Release the Kraken. March 19th at a cinema near you. How the F is DNS spoofing still a thing? Yeah, apparently it's a thing, sir. Raphael Dormer says, will you consider selling your RLP Delta Financial tokens on Balancer? No, sir. Why would I sell the Golden Goose machine gun, Ethereum and Delta machine gun? Oh! 0.25 ETH. Half an ETH. 10 Delta. 1.25 ETH. Yeah, I ain't fucking selling that shit. Only half the watchers have like this video. That is out of order. Bump up those numbers, folks. Bump up those numbers. I've been blabbing on for fucking 62 minutes, and I'm gonna have to have a vape, but I'm gonna wait till the thumbs up goes up to like 38. Yeah, but yeah, buzzing for Delta Financial. I hear 1 RLP equals 11 ETH. Well, actually, it may be on the first day, but after that, it'll be worth a lot more, innit? But yeah, that's just a meme. No one really knows for sure, but it's definitely going to be worth quite a bit. What's Brick Chain? Brick Chain tanked. I don't know, cats. Anyway, it was wonderful talking to you. If you're not a subscriber, do the right thing. Click subscribe. I'm Crypto Frog. Like this video. Disclaimer, none of this was financial advice or Reno. Alright? Peace out.